Brilliant. So the general message is start the conversation early, whether you're a person who's got children, or what do people do if they don't have children? How can they look after themselves?
Yeah, I mean, I do come across people who don't have children, and actually I'm working with a family at the moment where it's their aunt that we're supporting, and they are the two nieces who have an aunt in her early 90s who needs care, and she's done very well, but she does now, and I'm supporting them. I mean, there are groups and organisations within the UK that will support. I mean, Age UK in the UK is brilliant. And if people realise that I charge and they can't afford to pay me, I never just turn people away. I'll always point them in the right direction. And frankly, Age UK is one of the ones that I would always say to people, contact Age UK. They are very good. It doesn't matter where you are. And then if there are specifics with people who have dementia or whatever, or maybe have had a diagnosis, there are things like the Alzheimer Society and that sort of thing. But there are also, it's always worth as well speaking to the local GP practices. Things are changing slightly in England with the way they're trying to manage things like older people, well, anyone really, but they're using the term now social prescribing. So if someone, and I think this will chime very well with you, Elaine. So instead of just it's a medical problem, drugs, blah, 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 what they're supposed to be doing now and putting into place in areas with maybe one, if it's big, or several GP practices, is a social prescriber. That so you could talk to them and say, I'm lonely, you know, I'm really lonely and I don't know where to go. And all right, it's difficult at the moment, but fingers crossed we're starting to come out of this. And these people will know about local groups, local organisations and things like that, you know, everything from art classes to gardening to a coffee cafe catch up. And they should be able to help people to get in touch with and maybe be supported in groups like that. So that's coming in as well. So those are the sort of things I point people at.
Brilliant. So where can people get hold of you, Joanne? Where do you hang out, as it were, these days?
I hang out on a website, which is www.sunrisecareadvisors.co.uk. I hang out on Facebook, I hang out on LinkedIn, and also people can phone me, and my mobile number is 07740 289 569. So I'm happy for people to ring me on that. I try to reply to everybody if it's during the week or whatever within 24 hours if you email me or call me. But you know, if it's urgent, I had an elderly lady phone me on New Year's Day. You know, I don't turn people away because sometimes these things are a crisis and they are urgent. I answered the phone to her. I contacted a connection of mine who was near her with live-in care, which was what she was looking for. I spoke to Amelia as well on New Year's Day. Amelia went to see her the next day, and by Sunday there was care in place. So, you know, if you need support, get in touch.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you so much. So Joanne Warren from sunrisecareadvisors.co.uk. Thank you, Joanne.
Thank you, Elaine. Lovely to talk to you.